Hey everyone, I'm super excited to share with you this incredible RTX 5080 bundle that I think is the best high-end graphics card deal I've seen in months. But before I dive into all the details, I want to let you know that the link to check out the product on Amazon is in the description below. I've had the opportunity to run this MSI Inspire RTX 5080 for a couple of weeks now, and I have to say, it's basically the whole package for anyone who wants max performance without the hassle of hunting down parts separately. You get the GPU itself, a legit Alienware backpack to carry it or your whole rig, for that matter, and everything is already matched up, so you don't have to worry about compatibility headaches. This is a huge time saver, especially if you're not super tech-savvy or just don't want to deal with the hassle of figuring out which components work well together. First off, the GDDR7 memory is noticeably faster than last-gen GDDR6X. I've been putting it through its paces in Cyberpunk 2077 with RT Overdrive, and I'm seeing about 15 to 20% higher frame rates at 4K compared to my old RTX 4090. That might not sound huge, but when you're pushing 100 plus FPS with DLSS 3.5 frame generation on, it feels like a different tier of smoothness. The difference is really noticeable, especially in games that are highly dependent on graphics processing power. I've also noticed that the faster memory helps with texture loading and overall game responsiveness, which is a big plus for anyone who values a seamless gaming experience. The 3x SoC boost is baked in and stable. I didn't have to tweak a thing, just plugged it in, fired up MSI Center, and the card was already running at its advertised boost clocks. In synthetic benchmarks, it's hitting around 3.4 GHz boost, which translates to real-world gains in both raster and ray-traced titles. If you're the type who likes to fine-tune later, the BIOS is unlocked, so you can push further if you've got the cooling headroom. This is a big deal for enthusiasts who want to squeeze every last bit of performance out of their hardware. Cooling is handled by three 110mm Torx fans and a massive heatsink. Even under full load in a well-ventilated case, the fans stay under 60% speed, and the GPU junction temp sits around 72 degrees Celsius. That's quiet enough for late-night gaming and keeps the card from throttling during marathon sessions. I've been impressed with how well the cooling system works, even when I'm pushing the card to its limits. The fans are also really quiet, which is a big plus for anyone who values a quiet gaming experience. On the display side, you've got HDMI 2.1 and 3 DisplayPort 1.4a outputs. I hooked up a 4K 144Hz monitor plus a secondary 1440p 240Hz panel, and had zero issues pushing both at their native refresh rates. If you're eyeing an 8K TV for sim racing or flight sims, the HDMI 2.1 link handles 8K 60 with DSC, so you're not stuck at lower refresh rates. This is a huge deal for anyone who wants to future-proof their setup and take advantage of the latest display technologies. Power delivery is future-proof thanks to the PCIe 5.0 interface and the included 16-pin 12V-2x6 cable. My Corsair RM1200X Shift PSU paired right up, and the whole system idles at around 35 watts and peaks at 450 watts under full load. That's efficient enough that you won't need a nuclear reactor for a power supply. I've been impressed with how efficient the system is, even when I'm running demanding games and applications. The Alienware backpack is actually really useful. It's got a dedicated laptop sleeve that fits a full-size tower if you remove the side panel, plus pockets for cables, monitors, and even a 27-inch display. I've used it to transport my whole rig to a LAN party, and the padded shoulder straps make it way more comfortable than a cardboard box. The backpack is also really well built and durable, which is a big plus for anyone who plans on using it regularly. One small note, the bundle is heavy, about 14 pounds, so if you're ordering online, make sure you've got help lifting it. Also, the 16-pin cable is proprietary to this bundle, so if you ever swap PSUs down the road, you'll need an adapter. These are minor drawbacks, but they're worth mentioning for anyone who's considering purchasing the bundle. In terms of pros and cons, the performance leap over last-gen cards is real, the cooling keeps things quiet, and the included backpack is a genuine value add. On the flip side, the card runs a bit hotter than some custom AIB models, and the bundle's weight makes it less ideal for frequent travel. If you're hunting for a top-tier 4K per 8K card that ships with everything you need in one box, this MSI RTX 5080 bundle is the move. It's a great option for anyone who wants a hassle-free, high-performance graphics solution that's ready to go right out of the box. The link is waiting for you below.